environs. Correspondent examines the life of an essential worker on public holidays in the FCT. Plus, non-governmental organization gives the needy a sense of belonging in the spirit of Salah celebration.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news at 7 p.m. on NTA Channel 5, the Unity Station, Abuja. I am Frama Panyi. You've heard the headlines and now details. President Muhammadu Buhari will depart Abuja for Accra on Tuesday to attend the third extraordinary session of the Assembly of Heads of State and Government of the Gulf of Guinea Commission, convened by President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana. In a release signed by Femi Adesina, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, the president is scheduled to participate and deliver remarks at the high-level discussion for strategies for strengthening peace and security in the fight against maritime-related crimes in the region. As the immediate past chair of the assembly, President Muhammadu Buhari had championed collective efforts by member states of the region, the Economic Community of Central African States, the Economic Community of West African States, the Gulf of Guinea Commission, and their partners to address and prevent piracy. The president will be accompanied by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyema, the National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Mongono, the Director General, National Intelligence Agency, Ambassador Ahmed Rufai Abubakar, among other government officials. Have been confirmed dead by residents following a violent riot between youth groups in Gwarimpa district of the FCT. Security correspondent Onutu Yakubu reports that the incident is a fallout of alleged drug peddling, which has been the order of the day in Gwarimpa.
It was Saturday afternoon, and operatives of the NDLEA were said to have carried out a raid operation on this 2nd Avenue in Gwarimpa following an SOS call from local residents. The aftermath of the raid, as narrated by Isiaku Abdullahi Kontagora, led to the street drug peddlers' attack on a local resident on accusation that he gave them up to the authorities. He explains that the locals, in reaction to the attack, mobilized for a counter-offensive, which later degenerated into full-blown violence.
What causes this problem now is that the people that are not involved were murdered. So that is why they now pick an offense that, why should you people kill our own people? That instead of you people to focus on the drug people. So that is all I know.
Unofficial accounts from residents put casualties at 2, with a host of others sustaining varying degrees of injuries.
These boys are selling drugs here. That they were, police people came to chase them and they were running away. So somebody were making call on his domot. So they said it's person that is making call that called them to come and arrest them. So they went and start beating the boy. And the boy is an indigene of Gware. So because of that, the indigene now start retaliating, beating, chasing them. And instead of them to find a way to resolve it peacefully, then went and gathered themselves, start breaking people's car.
In a swift response to intelligence on suspected activities of troublemakers, the FCT Security Joint Task Team raided forests around Gwarimpa, where these ones were apprehended. In Abuja, Onotu Yakubu, Nta News.
Meanwhile, following mild tension along 3rd Avenue at the Gwarimpa axis of the FCT due to a squabble between some Hausa and Bagi youths on Saturday, 22nd April 2023, and the subsequent mobilization and deployment of operatives from the FCT Police Command to the affected areas to douse the tension and effect necessary arrest. A press release signed by the FCT Public Relations Officer SP Josephine Ade stated that the Acting Commissioner of Police for the FCT, DCP Ahmed Musa, has met with traditional rulers of both the Hausa and Bagi communities in Gwarimpa at his office in the command headquarters to broker peace between both groups, deliberate on possible collaborations necessary to keep the youth in check and out trouble in the communities. The fracas between two groups, which caused the grievous wounding of two youths who were conveyed to the hospital, where eventually one was declared dead after attempts to attend to his wounds failed, led to the arrest of one suspect who is currently assisting the police in their investigations to ascertain the immediate and remote causes of the affray. The Acting Commissioner of Police in charge of the FCT has, however, charged the traditional rulers to consistently encourage the youth to imbibe peace and pursue grievances through legally approved channels rather than taking laws into their hands. Meanwhile, the police has intensified surveillance patrols in the areas for monitoring the situation to ensure that this does not further escalate. He urges all well-meaning residents of the FCT to go about their lawful businesses and report all suspicious activities or persons or groups to the command. Now, away from security matters, farmers and stakeholders in agriculture have expressed mixed reaction to the early rains in some parts of the country this year, as earlier predicted by NIMET. Rosemary Morteleng-Bilan examines impact of early rainfall on agricultural produce and the call for bumper harvest.
Early preparations for the farming season result in good cultivation, planting and bumper harvest at the end of the day. Weather predictions and early warning signals by Nigerian Meteorological Agency has been the required guideline for this year's farming season.
As you know, agricultural production requires adequate planning and management. By planning, meaning that you have to take right decisions at the right time. A right decision on when to plant, when to apply inputs, and then when to carry out day-to-day management activities on the farmland.
Some citizens are, however, expressing fears of possible early season of rains and poor harvest. Over time, this phenomenon has never been good for planting, as it seizes suddenly and destroys all crops in the soil that were planted earlier.
From the news, we heard that there's going to be much rain this year. So with the news, definitely we need to change to adapt to what we hear in order to not to affect our farming season.
The area that it has been affected by the climate change, I will shift from that area to another site so that I can get a good harvest.
The implication of this, according to agricultural experts, is that it will result in financial and economic losses to farmers, and therefore farmers are advised to delay planting their crops in order not to plant twice.
The appeal to farmers is that they should please go for this information, and the farmers should send feedback.
And if you plant a crop that is expected to have shorter rainfall and you put it for a longer rainfall, then also it's going to be affected. So this is the system that the method that the farmers should follow religiously to ensure that they plant the crops that is expected of them.
Many emphasize that the prediction would help farmers, particularly those who plant tuber crops like cassava, yam, cocoyam, and potatoes. Rosemary Morteleng-Bilan, NTA News.
Provision of services is never put on hold for essential service providers, with the declaration of Friday 21 and Monday 24 mark the Eid al-Fitr celebrations. Civil servants across the Federation are complying with directives. Serafina Okon-Imwekwe in this report examines the life of an essential worker.
This is an uncommon sight to behold on a Monday morning. Youths converging to play football. They say they are using the holiday to build bonds of friendship.
Salah match we are playing on Monday morning public holiday. So we are celebrating this Salah with our Muslim brothers. That's why we organize this friendly match to play among ourselves.
We are from different places. We were all born here and brought up. So, but before you know it, every holiday we leave our various homes to come here to mark the holiday. So what we are playing today, we are playing AUDC against rest of the world.
Meeting with the 10 a.m. news crew of Nta News 24 with Lydia Odije Oche and other on-air personalities with the Classic FM. They tell me they are still burning midnight candles for the good and betterment of the country.
Monday is like a Sunday to me. Sunday is like any other day to me because we're all here working all the time.
I feel honored, doing my work, and be it public holiday or no public holiday, we work virtually every day. Someone has to do the job.
But to put a smile on the listeners' face, to put joy in their hearts, to uplift spirits, add value to what we're doing, educating, informing, and entertaining them, really gives me joy as well.
As civil servants continue to bask in the euphoria of the public holidays, it is important to note that come Tuesday, tomorrow, work resumes. Serafina Okon Omekwe, Nta News.
Now, in order to give the needy and less privileged a sense of belonging, even as the Salah celebrations continues, a non-governmental organization visited orphans, widows, and the street children in Bazango community in Buari Area Council. Rosemary Moteleng Bilal reports.
New Dawn for Development Initiative is a non-profitable making organization known for assisting the less privileged, especially the orphans, street children, and widows. The visit by the organization is to join the less privileged to celebrate Salah and to share in their joy.
If you look at our poster there, you see that we have done so many things on widows. But today is another different issue. We want to feed 500 alumajiri. That is the less privileged. So I look at it that if we can be feeding these children, even if it's once in a month, they will be satisfied a little.
The fulfillment in life does not lie, on how happy you are, but how happy others are because of you. And this is what, the message is centered upon, because the fasting on the month of Ramadan down to the Eid al-Fitr is all about sacrifice.
When you look at the both holy books, giving is something that everyone should emulate. It shouldn't be just one person. And look at the nature of the Almajiris. They actually need it. They need help.
Beneficiaries love the initiative and appreciate the gesture.
Thank you for the day where they can help us to take care of our children. May God bless them.
God will bless them and their family. Their destiny helper will locate them too. As they give us, God will open way for them.
A total of 500 vulnerable, less privileged children and Almajiris benefited from the project. Rosemary Moteleng Bilal, Nta News.
The hustle and bustle of daily life sometimes prevents individuals from taking out time to chill with their loved ones, but festivities give people the window to spend time with family and friends. We're in Dogo at one of the parks in FCT, witness how residents are celebrating Salah.
It was all fun and smiles as residents of the federal capital city came out in their numbers to celebrate the Eid al-Fitr with their loved ones at different parks and recreational centers. A visit to Wonderland, which is packed with people of various tribes, religion, and walks of life.
I'm happy because this is one of the favorite and a nice occasion to the all Muslim. We are happy because we have a very nice Ramadan and it's successful, so we are here to share the joy.
It's amazing being with family and seeing people, new people around. You share ideas, you familiarize, you don't know who is who, you don't know who will help you tomorrow, so it's amazing seeing people. Alhamdulillah.
As a child, you can't really have your own money to pay for tickets, but then you having your parents is an advantage for you to have fun over here.
I like all the rides in Wonderland. There are some that are very scary, there are some that are fun.
Children who came out with their parents were seen enjoying different types of electrical rides like the merry-go-round, horse rides, and also patronizing the sellers of different snacks and drinks at the park. In Abuja, Wayne Dogo.
New So Clean concentrated detergent. 2 times the work, 2 times the speed, 2 times the strength. To win, we know what it takes. New So Clean 30% concentrated detergent. Now with 2 times the cleaning power. So Clean. For a faster, brighter, cleaner wash. With 2 times the cleaning power. So Clean, the official regional partner of Paris Saint-Germain.
The pain of war knows no tribe or religion. War engulfs everyone, rich or poor. Homes are destroyed, emptied by the darkness of war. During war, everybody loses, nobody wins. The innocent pays the price of our ego with their blood. They are badly affected by a decision they didn't make. Dialogue is the only way out. We are stronger together. We should never separate. We are one Nigeria. Our oneness, our strength, our beauty.
And in sports, it was a joyous moment for players of Lokotie United Football Club as they emerged champions of the 2023 first edition of Gifted Football Initiative Tournament. Francisca Bile reports that the championship took place at Navy Estate Football Field in Abuja.
During the grand finale of Gifted Football Initiative Tournament, which lasted for 3 weeks, Ukpoku FC in orange colored jersey and Lokotie United Football Club in green and white striped jersey competed for honors and laurels. Although it was a tough battle for the contenders as the teams spent 90 minutes goalless, Lokotie United secured the 4-2 victory over Ukpoku FC during the penalty shootout.
We want to dedicate this cup to the glory of God. I'm so happy, sincerely speaking, because it's been a long journey for me and the entire club.
In the game of competition, there must be a winner and there must be a loser, and all the players accept it in good faith.
Organizer of Gifted Initiative Football Tournament, George Beeson, said the competition has been able to expose the players as it brings out the good, the bad and the ugly aspect of the footballers, adding that the momentum before the end of the year will be sustained.
We have seen raw talents that are not known, because this tournament is from local villages.
Guests who attended the championship applauded the efforts of the organizer and the skillfulness of the players.
They should not feel discouraged, even with money or without money. And I believe one day they will meet their destiny helper.
At the end of the tournament, Lokotie United FC, champions of the competition, won a cash prize of 70,000 naira and a trophy, while Ukpoku FC, who finished second, won a cash prize of 50,000 naira, and Golden Lion of JJ, that came third, won 30,000 naira. In Abuja, Francisca Bile, Nta News.
And that concludes the English segment of the news, but don't go away as we will be bringing you the translations of the news. Thanks for your time. Have a good night.
Omaje wize kwa we na shinta tnitni jian sela kwa we wona na iwo abadazaza isha daje zuma woni ye waguba ngai afui tebe nyina yen no shigba na yikoge gwarin pam onoto yakubu wona le sheba we be na bedai wa ngenge ntuko tunu ayan yebo na wu aiche aisun okun aza ngunwamba ba ku jin saji we ngenge be han to be na yan waya yen ntuko tunu azabo banenda bwale baize abwa ba kun ashigbe anokoyin ama asanun alo aku abedayen abebela ya bayanwaji duduge gwamnati bala shintaga ntukotu nsalabo no ajumawi bedo no ateniwi inje naye sarafina okon wela bisheba wegege shinta koto lege ko jinzo zahenya yanu on wo jintun gwamnati yan ntugana atntin shi ba lo no atami aguban aba nge ayofan ba azaguzagwi abadagbo ganyi nchedo no alafia zan bai na baige akui bedo no ayin bai teba jin abenu boboye nanu nsala sayen Rosemary Metlan Bilan wale sheba webe na bedai wa ngenge bedogun nkote jin gwamnati yan ba kulo akui puwa bedo no azakala bai ba jin sala nkunsun bai ba ta zajibon bai la kun pa nzokoluko ni jibaya na iko gbazango nko ne filo mpwaya gwamnati bibi akinzin na yin bai kun yaji ga aza nlota yi ogun atun abo bagwa wole lainu saisu
Jama'a masu kallo da sauraron mu assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka barkanmu da sallah. Gawa fassarar labaranmu ne wata gaishe mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. An tabbatar da mutuwar mutane biyu a rikicin da ya barke tsakanin wasu kungiyoyin matasa da ke unguwar Gwaramfa a nan birnin Abuja. Wakilin Monoto Yakubu ya rawaito mana cewa lamarin ya faru ne a sanadiyar hada-hadar miyagun kwayoyi da ta zama ruwan dare a yankin. Amma a ƙarshe ƙurar ta lafa bayan da jami'an tsaro suka kai ɗaukin gaggawa, inda kuma yanzu haka hukumomin da suke da ruwa da tsaki ke ci gaba da tattaunawa domin samar da maslaha da kuma ɗinke barakar baki ɗaya. A daidai lokacin da kowa ke hutawa a gida tare da iyalinsa, wasu kuma ke guraren hutawa da na shakatawa tare da iyali ko masoya domin yin hutun da gwamnatin tarayya ta basu, wasu kuwa na fagen daga ba abin da ya sauya, suna ta yin aikinsu kamar yadda suka saba. Wakiliyar Masarafina Okon Imeke ta shaida mana cewa bayan gwamnatin tarayya ta baiwa ma'aikata hutun karamar sallah ranar 21 da kuma 25 ga watan Afrilu, ma'aikata gaba ɗaya sun tafi hutu, sai dai wasu kamar su 'yan jaridu, likitoci da sauransu waɗanda ba su san me ake kira hutu ba suna ci gaba da aikinsu yadda suka saba domin baiwa mabukata da masu ƙaramin ƙarfi a tsakanin al'umma a daidai lokacin da ake ci gaba da bukukuwan sallah. Wakilin Rosemary Metlan Bilal ta shaida mana cewa wata ƙungiya mai zaman kanta ta kai ziyara gidan marayu zawarawa da yaran da ke gararan ba a titi a ƙauyen Bazango da ke ƙaramar hukumar Buhari. Ƙarshen labaran namu ne kenan, barkanmu da sallah sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu.
ndị ọgịbụ onye ọma na-ekiri anyị, ọ bụ Okwi Francis Iden na-akọ ya bụ akụkọ nke uhuruchi taa. Mmadụ abụọ anwụọla pii n'ihi ọgbaghara dapụtara n'etiti otu ndị ntorobịa abụọ na Gwarimpa dị n'ime Abuja, isi obodo ala anyị. Ọnotu Yakubu wetara anyị ya bụ akụkọ kwuru na ọ bụ n'ihi esemokwu dị n'etiti ndị na-ere ọgwụ ike malitere ya bụ tigbuo zọgbuo. Ọrụ dị mkpa anaghị enwe nkwụsị ma ọlị maka inye ndị ọrụ ohere ezumike n'oge mmemme ọbụla. Serafina Okone Umekwe wetara anyị ya bụ akụkọ kwuru na nke a mere na ezumike abalị abụọ gọọmenti etiti nyere maka mmemme Idil Fitri metụtara ndị ọrụ bekee, mana o metụtahụ maọbụ ọ bụghị maka ndị na-arụ ọrụ dị mkpa ndị dịka ndị ọrụ ahụike, ndị ọrụ nchekwa, ndị mgbasa ozi na ndị ọzọ dịgasị iche iche. Iji mee ka ndị ogbenye nọ n'etiti ụmụ amaala nwee ọṅụ, agbalara ọtụtụ n'ime ha sala ugbu a. Rosemary Metlan Bilal mere ka amata nke a, kwuru na otu nọrọ onwe ha bụ ndị chịkọbara ma gbara ụmụ nwanyị ajadu nakwa ụmụaka na-enweghị ndị nne na nna nakwa ụmụaka na-akpagharị n'ogbe ekeresimesi gbara ha ya bụ sala n'ime obodo Gbazango nọ n'okpuru ọchịchị gọọmenti Buhari nke dị na FCT. Etu a ka anyị si chịkọba ma wetara gị ya bụ akụkọ n'uhuruchi taa. Ndewo.
ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòye ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀yìn látẹnu Mọ́bọ́lájí Mátì. Ènìyàn méjì ló pàdánù ẹ̀mí nígbà tí ọ̀pọ̀ fi ara pa ní agbègbè Gwarinpa ní ìlú Àbújá. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ọ̀nàtò Yakubu ròyìn wípé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ní agbègbè náà ló dá rògbòdìyàn sílẹ̀. Kí ló fa ìjà ọ̀hún? Ó fi yé wa wípé ọ̀rọ̀ egbògi olóró títà rírà tí wọ́n fi ń ṣòwò ló mú wọn dá ìjà náà sílẹ̀, torí pé àwọn tó ń gbé agbègbè náà ò fi ara mọ́ òwò tí wọ́n ń ṣe yìí, àti wípé àjọ tó ń gbógun ti rírà títà àti lílo egbògi olóró ti fìgbà kan wá kó àwọn tó ń ṣòwò pẹ̀lú egbògi olóró náà ní agbègbè yìí. Èyí ló fa sábàbí, ṣùgbọ́n ní báyìí àwọn agbófinró ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ, ohun gbogbo sì ti padà bọ̀ sípò ní agbègbè ọ̀hún. Iṣẹ́ òfìgbà kan dúró fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ pàtàkì lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Serafina Okonu-Umekwe ìròyìn wípé pẹ̀lú bí ayẹyẹ àjọ̀dún ọdún ìtúnu àwẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ lọ́wọ́ àti ọjọ́ ìsinmi tí ìjọba àpapọ̀ fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ lórígun mẹ́rin orílẹ̀-èdè, àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ pàtàkì ń bẹ lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n bá iṣẹ́ òòjọ́ wọn lọ láì fi ti àwọn ọjọ́ ìsinmi àti ayẹyẹ àjọ̀dún ṣe. Àwọn oníròyìn ń bẹ lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ láti fi tó àwọn ènìyàn létí bí ó ti ṣe ń lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán, àwọn agbófinró, àwọn dókítà panápaná àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ọ̀pọ̀ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìdùnnú ọkàn torí pé iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n yàn ní ààyò ni wọ́n ń ṣe. Láti fi ẹ̀rín sí ẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ́ àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún láwùjọ, pàápàá lákòókò ayẹyẹ àjọ̀dún ọdún ìtúnu àwẹ̀. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Rosemary Motlembilal ròyìn wípé bí ayẹyẹ ọ̀hún ṣe ń lọ yíká ìlú Àbújá, ẹgbẹ́ kan tó dúró láì fara tìjọba ti nawọ́ ìfẹ́ sí àwọn ọmọ òrukàn, àwọn opó àti àwọn ògo wẹrẹ tí wọ́n rìn káàgbòrò ní abúlé Gbazango ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Buhari. Ọ̀pọ̀ tó rí àǹfààní náà jẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ fún ìgbésẹ̀ tí ẹgbẹ́ náà gbé. Ẹgbẹ́ náà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ké sí àwọn ẹ̀mẹ̀wà láti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí fún àǹfààní àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún láwùjọ. Kì í dùn kó pọ̀, ṣíun ni ọbẹ̀ oge títí wòye ọ̀la ní àṣẹ tìdùmarè. Ojúmọ́ ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.